episode number 88 of CKU Dynasty. Last time we took down Wake Forest to win our first bowl game in program history. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It was a fantastic game. It's time for the offseason. I will see you guys when we crown a national champion. Oh boy. We're on probation. 10 less scholarships for the next 2 years. I got percentages to adjust in the offseason, but before we get there, let's decline the head coaching offers from Florida and Purdue. Virginia Tech finishes the national championship season with an undefeated record. Unbelievable. Let's check out the All-Americans. I almost said final stats. We're not there yet. All-Americans for 2011. First team All-Americans, Andy Evans at left tackle, Lehigh at right tackle. On the defensive side of the ball, Marcus Estes at corner. Second team All-Americans. Did we have anybody? Yes, Dan Sanny at center. Christian Morton at corner. Tim Brown at kicker. Freshman All-Americans. Chris Tucker at left guard. And anybody else? Michael McPherson at strong safety. All-conference first team, Joe Dorsey at running back. Tim Marquardt wide receiver. Andy Evans, Chris Tucker, Dan Sandy, Grant Parker, Lehigh, the entire offensive line yet again. Marcus Estes, Christian Morton at corner, Michael McPherson, strong safety, Tim Brown at kicker. Second team All-Conference, Aaron Clark at center, Oliver Wallace and Steve Reynolds at the safety positions. It's time to see real quick, where did we finish in the top 25? Virginia Tech wins the national championship. We finished 8th in the coaches poll. In the media poll, we also finished 8th, and in the BCS ranking, we finished 7th. Let's get to the final 2011 season stats. I'll see you there. Final 2011 season stats. Let's start with passing. Brian Rogers, 74 for 157, 1,793 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Charles Davis, 5 for 16, 94 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. David Harris, 1 for 1, 1 touchdown. Stephen Fitzpatrick, 2 for 2, 1 touchdown. Brandon McCoy, 2 for 3, 1 touchdown, no picks between the three of them. Joe Dorsey, 4 for 10, 21 yards, 1 interception. Marcus Pryor, 0 for 2. Rushing, Joe Dorsey, 1,535 yards, 14 touchdowns. Marcus Harrison, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. Charles Davis, 24 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lamont Carty, 20 yards. David Harris right behind him, 19 yards. Brandon McCoy, 12 yards. Brian Rogers, negative 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, David Harris led the team, 929 yards, 11 touchdowns. Stephen Fitzpatrick, 516 yards, 4 touchdowns. Casey Davis as a redshirt freshman, 252 yards, 2 touchdowns. Neil Ham, 135 yards. Joe Dorsey, 70 yards. Ryan Rush, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Tim Marquardt, 64 yards. Marcus Estes, 41 yards. Pat Moss, 16 yards. Brian Rogers, 13 yards. Lamont Carty, 1 yard. Blocking, Andy Evans, 60 pancakes. Lehigh, 55. Grant Parker, 26. Sandy and Tucker each had 25. Fitzpatrick, 13. Harris, Moss, Rush, all with 9. Joe Dorsey with 4. Harrison with 3. Clark with 3. Carty with 2. Marquardt with 2. Neil Ham and Terry Lawson with 1. Defensively, Robert Cook, 39 tackles. Behind him, Estes at 37. Reynolds at 32. Leading the team in TFLs is Marcus Estes at 23. Behind him, Cook with 17. McPherson with 11. Sacks, leading the team, again, Marcus Estes, 19. McPherson with 10. Robert Cook with 8. Interceptions, Christian Morton led the team with 6. Reynolds and Foster each had 2. Chance, Stewart, Griffin, Estes, and Brad Taylor, and Oliver Wallace all had 1. When it came to pass deflections, Billy Chance led the team with 10. Reynolds and Wallace behind him with 8. Morton 7. Taylor 6. McPherson 4. Cook 3. Stewart 2. Lovelady 2. Mangum, Griffin, Estes, Smith all with 1. Forced fumbles. Robert Cook had 4. Marcus Estes had 2. McPherson, Foster, Rush, Morton, Taylor, Harris all had 1. Fumble recoveries, Neal had 1. Stewart had 1. Morton had 1. Stanny, Wallace, Cook all had 1. When it came to defensive touchdowns, Christian Morton led the team with 2. John Neal, David Foster, Fred Stewart, Robert Cook all had 1. When it came to tackles, though, you gotta look at this. So many players had double figures. 4 players had over 30. 6 had over 25. And 9 had over 20 tackles on the year. 13 players had over 10 or more this season. Casey Davis, even though he got his tackles mainly on special teams, had 7. Kicking, Tim Brown, 18 for 19, 94%, long of 56. Extra points, 45 for 45, he didn't miss. Punting, Marcus Pryor, 30 punts for 1,334 yards, long of 68, 6 inside the 25 touchbacks. Kick returns, Mark Ward had 645 return yards this season with 1 touchdown. Estes had 282. And punt returns, Marcus Estes had just over 400 yards on 30 returns, 3 touchdowns, long of 70. It's time for the offseason. It's time to divvy up some percentages because we got some changes to make. We made a simple change. We dropped training down from 35% to 20%, and we put our discipline up to 20% from 5% because we are on probation. Because we couldn't discipline our players, we didn't have enough points. Get discipline points, discipline your players, stay off probation, because now we have a scholarship reduction. Time for players leaving, and I don't want to know how many players I have to try and convince to stay. Alright, we got 4 players we gotta try and convince to stay, so I only have 193 points. So I can only do this 6 times if I do 30. So we'll do 20 on Andy Evans. Okay, he's going to stay with 20 points. That saves us more for Brown, Morton, and Lehigh. Let's go to Lehigh, and we'll throw 20 on him and see what happens. He is leaving. Lehigh is going to leave early for the NFL draft. Christian Morton, let's throw let's not throw 60. Let's throw 40. He's going to think it over. Back to Tim Brown. We will throw 32 on him. And he's going to come back. So we can max points Christian Morton. And he's going to come back. We are only losing 1 junior to the NFL draft. We are keeping Andy Evans. We are keeping Tim Brown. We are keeping Christian Morton. It's time to look at some final career stats for a bunch of seniors and 1 heading to the NFL draft junior. 2011, best O-lineman, Lehigh. Lehigh, final stats in his career, 61 pancakes and 7 sacks allowed. He also was a first-team All-American, first-team All-WAC, and best O-line in 2011. Zach Murrow in 4 years as a Tiger. He didn't get a lot of playing time, but he had some really good moments. 16 tackles, 5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and 1 pass deflection. Murrow got him! Murrow got another sack! He's got 3 and a forced fumble! Picked up by Reed! Reed's gonna go! Run! 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 Touchdown Tigers! He's gonna go! Stat-wise, for Oliver Wallace in 4 years, 109 tackles, 11 interceptions, including some very much in the clutch, 2 fumble recoveries, 2 defensive touchdowns, and 31 pass deflections. Award-wise, he was a 2008 Freshman All-American, 2008 First Team All-WAC, and 2011 Second Team All-WAC. Intercepted by Wallace! A field goal will win it! Intercepted by Wallace! First play in the overtime period! Oliver freaking Wallace! Go! Freaking go! Go! Oh my god! Pick 6! Touchdown CKU! Marcus Harrison in 4 years as a Tiger. 152 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Receiving-wise, 22 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. He had 4 tackles in 4 years, 1 per year, very consistent. And awards-wise, he didn't have anything. That's surprising. Looking for Harrison. Caught! Harrison! Touchdown! Touchdown, CKU! Terry Lawson in 4 years had 9 pancakes. Fred Stewart in 4 years, 59 tackles, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 2 defensive touchdowns, and 2 pass deflections. He did not win any awards. That is surprising to me. More. Lets it fly. That's going to be intercepted! Stewart with the pick! And he's breaking free! Oh, he juked! Oh my god! To pick six! Stewart! 56 yards!
Hot potato, hot potato!
Fumble! And it's picked up by Stewart! And that'll be the second scooping score of the day for CKU! And even more fans are filing out of Romney Stadium. Marcus Estes in 3 years of the Tiger, because he did transfer and have to redshirt. 81 tackles, 22 sacks, 3 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 2 defensive touchdowns, 10 pass deflections. He also had 3 receptions for 80 yards. Rushing-wise, he had a fumble. I don't remember when. Punt return-wise, he had 464 punt return yards, 4 touchdowns. Kick return-wise, he had 727 yards. And award-wise, in 2011, he was the first-team All-American, first-team All-WAC, and the Jim Thorpe Award winner. He's throwing it again! Ward! Marcus Estes! Touchdown! CKU! Tip, drill, pick, 6! McCoy dropping, letting it fly! Estes, what a grab inside the 15! Oh, that's returnable. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's gonna take the punt back to the house! Touchdown! Marcus on the punt return! Intercepted Marcus Estes! Marcus Estes! 30, 25, 20, 50, 10, 5! Touchdown! CKU on the pick 6! Estes on the punt return. Takes off down the right side. Got the blocking. 20, 15, 10, 5. Unbelievable! Touchdown! Marcus Estes on the punt return as even more fans are filing out of the stadium. And Jones is going to keep it. He's going to throw it. Letting it go. Batted intercepted! Estes picks it! Stephen Fitzpatrick. Kick return wise, he had 3 kick return yards. But what he is most known for, besides 26 pancakes and 1 passing touchdown, he was 100% in his career. And he also had a rushing touchdown. I'm not even where I need to be. He had 2,000 receiving yards and 15 touchdowns. He also had 49 tackles in 4 years, along with 6 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, and 4 pass deflections.
Hot potato,
Fumble!
hot potato.
Yes, sir! And there's a chance for this play. Oh my god! Touchdown, Tigers! David Harris is open. Oh my god! Damn, it worked! David Harris! Touchdown on the run. Wide receiver reverse. Stephen Fitzpatrick throws the pass, and it goes 52 yards to the end zone. Aaron Clark, 5 pancakes in 2 years. He was a junior college transfer. With 3 pancakes in his senior year, he was second team all-conference. That makes really no sense to me, but that's his only award, but he got it. Joe Dorsey in 4 years, 2,332 rushing yards, 23 rushing touchdowns, the longest of 82. He also had 289 receiving yards for 3 touchdowns. He had 12 tackles and a sack. He had 39 kick return yards, 131 punt return yards for 2 touchdowns. He had 9 pancakes, and passing-wise, he was 12 for 22, 94 yards, 3 interceptions. That's a turnable. No way, dude. He's not even fast! He's not even fast! He's not even fast! Make that 4 on the game! 4 for the team! Ah, I don't think it. I don't think it. Oh, wait a minute! Jesus Christ. You will never see this again! Double option. Pitch to Dorsey. Juke move! Keep going! Keep fighting! Pass the first down line! Oh! Oh! Touchdown! Touchdown, CKU! Brian Rogers in 4 years of the Tiger. 2,796 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. He also had 8 rushing touchdowns, negative 140 yards because of all the sacks. He also had a receiving touchdown in the game where he had a hat trick against Idaho. He also had 1 tackle in 2009. We're gonna give it to Shaw. Is that my 3rd string quarterback playing safety? That is Brian Rogers. Man, yeah, you're done. Brian Rogers with a really clean looking tackle on the left tackle. Yep, the left tackle is playing running back now. Leon Webb, touchdown! Wait for him to turn up, wait for him to turn up. Right there, right there! Yeah! We got it! 4th and goal. We have 1 chance at this. We have 1 chance at this. Like, if we didn't have any... We have 1 chance at the hat trick. This is literally it, right here. And he's got it! Brian Rogers with the hat trick! Charles Davis in 4 years, 3,209 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. He had 7 rushing touchdowns, 281 rushing yards. He also had a receiving touchdown, which I believe was from Brian Rogers, in a quarterback-to-quarterback play his freshman year. 86 receiving yards. He had 3 tackles. Davis got it! Touchdown, Tigers! Rogers to Davis! Yes! Yes! Wait, Davis is back at receiver. We can do this again. Rogers fakes the handoff, under pressure, lets it fly for Davis. Caught by Davis! He's a receiver now, ain't he? Tony, get us the first! Come on, Tony! Tony, it's Charles Davis at running back! And he got us the first down! I love this game! What is happening? Sammy, Charles Davis, caught by the quarterback! Dan Sanny. What can I say about this kid? 81 pancakes in 4 years. He also had a fumble recovery, let's not forget. He also had 2 tackles, and he had 2 fumble recoveries. And he also was a 4-time first-team All-Conference and a second-team All-American in 2011. Grant Park, let's start with his awards. Freshman All-American in 2008. A 4-time first-team All-American and a 4-time first-team All-Conference and a 2-time first-team All-American. Stat-wise, he had 151 pancakes. He also had a fumble recovery where he was running it against Hawaii. That was amazing. I loved every second of that. He also had 2 tackles, but he was one heck of a O-lineman with 150 pancakes in 4 seasons. Oh!
Hot potato, hot potato.
Run, Parker! Parker with a spin move after recovering the fumble. That was beautiful. That's going to wrap up the players leaving and their career stats. It's time to get to the recruit wheel, so let's spin the wheel. First recruit wheel, the height wheel. How tall is he going to be? Please be on the high or low end. It's going to be in the middle end. He's going to be 5'11". I want something crazy. Position wheel, he will be a 5'11". Wide receiver, tight end. Tight end. Star-wise, he will be a 5'11" tight end. And he will be a 3-star, roughly, hopefully. And finally, he is a 3-star, 5'11" tight end from the great state of Georgia. Alrighty, let's see what we put together. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Oliver Elliott, a 5'11", 200-pound tight end from Covington, Georgia. He is a blocking tight end with 65 speed, 75 strength, 65 awareness, 65 excel, 65 agility, 60 catching, 70 carrying, so he can catch the ball if needed, but he has 80 pass block, 75 run block, apparently 51 kick power, 49 accuracy, 99 stamina, and 85 injury, so he should be around a 3-star rating, maybe a low 4, but I made him a blocking tight end for that purpose. Back to the wheel for recruit number 2! Back to the wheel for recruit number 2! He will be a height of... Oh! 5'5". This has a chance to be very interesting. A 5'5", right outside linebacker. I was hoping for O-line, but this is just as good. Star wheel, his caliber estimated will be a 4-star. So a 4-star, 5'5", right outside linebacker from the great state of California. Oh, this could be very interesting. Give me a minute. I'm telling you now, this kid is going to be a 5-star. There's no real way. I tried to balance him. He's 5'5". Grady Coleman, 5'5", right outside linebacker from Santa Cruz, California. He's 180 pounds, he has no body size, and no muscle. So he has 90 speed, 90 strength, 80 awareness, 70 agility, 80 excel. I'll bump it down to a 70 excel. So he's maybe mid-80s. Doesn't do much, he's still an 88 overall. 65 catching, I'll bump up to a 70? Yeah, he's back to an 89. Okay, 70 carrying, because gotta give him a balance. And 80 tackle, because he's gotta hit. He has to hit hard, or he's never going to get playing time with him being at 5'5". Being realistic. So he's an 89 overall run stopper. He's going to be the next big thing. Am I going to be able to recruit him? Probably not, but he's in our pipeline for us, I think, so I'm going to probably go after him if I can. It'd be crazy to have it linebacker, but I don't care where he goes. This kid's going to be a menace. Back to the wheel for the third and final recruit. Back to the wheels for the final time this video. How tall is the kid gonna be? He's gonna be on the high end. 6'4", barely. Position wheel, where are we going? Please be crazy, please be crazy, please be crazy. 6'4", athlete, 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 punter! He's gonna be a punter! Star wheel. Star wheel. 3-star punter. Oh, he may not get recruited. He may not get recruited. State wheel. State wheel. Alaska. Alaska. He's from Alaska. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. I'll get back to you in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the final recruit for the video, Norman Hayden from Unalaska, Alaska. 6'4", 195 pounds. 85 speed, 75 strength, 65 excel, 65 awareness, 75 excel, 65 agility, 65 awareness, 55 catching. He is a little bit of a dual threat. Here's the thing. 80 power, kick power, and 90 accuracy. He can kick a freaking nuke. He can also hit like a freaking truck. As a 6'4", 195 pound punter. Now you tell me another punter that can hit like a truck and kick some nukes. Norman Hayden's gonna be your guy. That's gonna do it for the recruits. Let's get to recruiting. I'll see y'all there. Let's go. Grady Coleman has a lot of interest in CKU. We're not in his top 5, but we're gonna go after him. Because, I mean, we don't really need an outside linebacker. It'd be nice to give him a chance. Out of the interested prospects, we absolutely need a center, and we absolutely need a quarterback. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have those positions already locked down, but it would not hurt us to go after another. Okay, Joseph Carter seems to be our best bet. 2 stars. Heavy interest. We lead his board. We'll preach academics. We'll scout him. Poor discipline. Nope. We're not doing that. Nope. No poor discipline. Sorry. Sorry. Poor discipline. Are you? Ooh, the 1-star is good discipline. And Brian said that. So we're going to go after these 2. We're going to do in-home visits for both of them with the assistant. We really have to figure out what we're doing with our points and divvy it up accordingly. We don't have many scholarships to play with. I will see you guys at the end of the week when I finish the board. Those are the players that I'm absolutely going to go after. I'll see you in a minute. We have found our quarterback recruit, 2-star quarterback Jesse Bolin from El Centro, California. We're not in his top 5. In fact, USC leads his board, but he has good discipline. And after last season's fiasco, I'm not messing with poor discipline. I'm not doing it. We got to go after high discipline guys in the offseason. I'll finish up the board. I'll see you in a minute. We have a pretty stacked board heading into week 2. Grady Coleman, obviously the big name on the board. The #1 recruit in the nation at outside linebacker, though he is 5'5". And then the guys I actually am seriously going after. Robbie Green, 3-star corner. Zach Holmes, 2-star corner. Jesse Bolin, 2-star quarterback. Brian Smith, 2-star center. Brian Pettit, 1-star center. Everyone else we have already got committed. Let's see how week 2 looks. Okay, we landed no commitments from week 1. We're going to keep going on the same guys that we were going after. Let's go to our current target list. Oh, that's not good. Right, we dropped on green. Okay. Okay, we gotta make some moves here. I'm gonna send the house. Ooh, academics is a huge plus with him. Program prestige, because we're moving up in the world. Robbie Green, we are also going to send the house. And we're going to preach coaching style. Zach Holmes, we're sitting #1. We'll in-home visit. We'll go academics. Jesse Bolin, we're still not on his board. We'll send the house. We'll go coaching style. Brian Smith, we move up. We'll go head coach visit. And location. Brian Pettit, we still lead his board. Assistant coach visit. We'll do academics. Let's go to week 3. Alright, we head into week 3. We did not land any commits. Let's see how our targets look. Grady Coleman is still here. Let's send the house once again, even though I really don't think it's going to matter at this point. He's probably going to go somewhere else. Let's do playing time. Robbie Green, we're back number 1 on his board. Let's go 30 points and preach program prestige. Zach Holmes, we're number 1 in home visit. Let's go playing time. Jesse Bolin, 30 points. Hopefully we can even get on his board. Program prestige. Ryan Smith in home visit. Coach prestige. Ryan Pettit leading his board in home visit. Let's do coach prestige. To week 4 we go. Heading into week 4, we still have yet to land a single commitment. That is, it's getting scary. Coleman committed to Oregon State. And we fell on his board again. We are in an arms race with Oregon for this kid. Location. Gotta preach location. Zach Holmes, we lead his board. Let's in-home visit on, let's do coaching style. Jesse Bolin, we are still not on his board. I don't think it's worthwhile, but keep going at him because the other two are pretty high up. Let's do location, even though USC leads his board. Let's send the house on Brian Pettit, try and get him into first place. We'll do program prestige. Wait. Yeah. Both our centers just left. We'll do program prestige and preach playing time to the other center. I think they're both going to probably get significant playing time, more than likely. Let's go to week 5. Can we land any of these guys? It is not looking good. We still have yet to land any of the guys we've gone after. It's going to come down to this. Mike Freeman, I don't even know how he got on our board. Oh, I scouted him earlier, that's why. I'm not even going to go after him. Who else committed? Bolin committed to Arizona. Brian Pettit committed to Boise. We got 4 players and 130 points. Everyone is getting the house. We're preaching playing time. Jermaine Jones. Send the house. I didn't even go after him. He's new to the board. We're going to go after him. We need a corner. A third corner. Send the house. Let's go. Coach prestige. Let's go program prestige. Something we haven't done yet. Do we have anything plussed on him? Location. Let's do location again. Actually, we have 5 scholarships left. Oh my god. This could literally eat up all our scholarships if they all commit, but I won't even be terribly mad. Yeah. Send the house. Program prestige. 4 players. We'll go after the 5th guy. We'll send the house, because why the heck not? And do location. Hope something comes out of it. 5 players. Can we land at least one of them? I am hoping. To signing day we go. All that work, we didn't even land a center. We got 3 new corners. One of them being a JUCO kid in Leon Adams. He's a 1-star. I didn't even go after him. We got Jermaine Jones and Zach Holmes. 2 2-stars and a 1-star JUCO junior. Let's see exactly what our class is. Roshan McDowell. Jordan Stevens, a solid 4-star center. Greg Brown, DeMarcus Smart, Brennan Nelson, Zach Holmes, Jermaine Jones, and Leon Adams. It's a pretty good class haul, but I feel like we could have done way better for what we were going after. Where did everybody else commit? CJ Ryan, I don't remember going after him. He committed. He didn't commit. Grady Coleman went to Oregon State. Mike Freeman went to Washington. Robbie Green went to Oregon. Bolin went to Arizona. Brian Smith went to Hawaii, so we're going to be playing against him. Team with Brian Pettit. They both went to in-conference opponents. Oh, man. Oh, man. Where did the other guys in our experiment, our wheels, where did they go? We had a lot of DNQs this year. Oh, my Lord. Oliver Elliott committed to LSU. Doesn't really surprise me. And Norman Hayden committed to Minnesota.
Minnesota!
Here are the top classes in the nation. Michigan, Iowa, Florida, Texas A&M, and Oregon State are the top 5. Cal, LSU, Texas Tech, Miami, Oklahoma State run in the top 10. Where did we rank in all of this? Top 40? No. Top 50? 49th. 49th behind teams like North Texas, Central Michigan, and Kent State. 49th. We could have done so much better. Oh my God. We could have done so much better. 49th recruiting class in the nation. Was a pretty decent haul, especially, it's very top heavy for what it is. We had a lot of big names. Got a 5-star, got a 3 4s, a 3, 2 2s, and a 1. Very top heavy class. But let's go on to the next thing, which will be position changes, though I don't think there will be that many. Remember how I said we could have done better with recruiting? We have 2 quarterbacks. DeMarcus Smart, Brandon McCoy. A senior and a freshman. Who's going to start? Smart over McCoy. Obviously. I mean, Brandon McCoy's a solid backup, but he's just going to be a backup. Lamont Carty is obviously going to start at running back. We are going to need to get some more running backs in the next couple of years. Another freshman-senior combo at fullback. We got 5 receivers, though. We have 2 seniors, a sophomore, a true freshman, and junior. Oh my God, 3 tight ends, all seniors. Very veteran-heavy offensive line. We have 1 center, and it's a freshman. Oh, Lord. Defensively, we are going to have a lot of work to do this season. And we're probably going to get a couple walk-ons. We got a very big cornerback room. Got a very big corner room. Can any of them play solid receiver? Oh my God, we have a lot of freshmen coming in too. Okay. Leon Adams, what else can he play? He's a 52 overall receiver. So we only have 5 receivers. We're going to have to move him. We're going to have to move him. Or Shane Jones, who is a 56. Something McCutcheon. Christian Morton's the best guy. I don't want to move him. Jermaine Jones, I can move him. He is a 65. Okay, he's being moved. Jermaine Jones. What about Zach Holmes as well? 62. We got 3 senior corners. We're gonna keep him at corner. We want to redshirt him. I'll figure that out on the line. Gonna have to recruit free safeties. We're gonna need to get strong safeties. We're gonna need a new kicker. Tim Brown's gonna be a senior. Oh Lord. Oh God, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be so much fun. Let's keep on going. The more I'm looking at this, the more I am getting very worried. Very, very worried. We have a very solid 2 90s now in Ryan Rush and Billy Chance. Well, they're graduating. Tyson Stewart's an 88. He's a freshman fullback. That's really good. Robert Cook's only in his senior year is an 88. Steve Reynolds is up to an 87. And we're probably going to have to convince him to stay. Same with Lamont Carty. I see a lot of juniors we may have to convince to stay going into 2013, but oh Lord, we got a solid roster. Good thing we're in the whack, because that's easy fodder. That's some easy wins. We are not cutting anybody. No, we are not. Oh, let's go red shirt. Well, time to set the depth chart, and I'm already telling you, I'm staring at some walk-ons. Charles Harrison, quarterback. Rashawn McDowell is our 4th-string running back. Hopefully we don't need him. So fast. He may be the next coming of Semi St. Louis. 99 speed. He is very obviously going to be doing the return game. Nope. Put him up. Nope. Top of the return. Top of the return. Need to do it by speed. I really want him to be leading the I really want him to be leading punt returns as well. This depth chart, I really have no problems with it at all. Jermaine Jones is going to be 6th string because we moved him. No, we do have him as corner if we need to. We only have 1 center. We have to recruit centers heavily this year. We gotta recruit, like, O-line heavy this year, and quarterbacks. We're gonna need more quarterbacks, because we can't be running with a 76 and the backup being a 52. That's just not gonna happen. So his 82 speed is something that I really do like, and we can totally take advantage of that when we're scrambling. What's his carrying? 59. Okay, so they're on par with carrying. He could definitely be a solid option quarterback if needed. I have no problems with the depth chart. Grigsby is the new free safety. Billy Chance is the new top corner. We have a 56 overall walk-on center as our backup behind him. He's not getting a lot of playing time, but that scares me. That really scares me. We are heading into 2012. Virginia Tech, their win streak dates back to 2010. It is at 17 games in a row. I'm curious as well if they can run it back and go undefeated to win a national title again. I'm very curious. Time for us to set our in-season recruiting board and also the schedule. We are not redshirting anybody. We have 12 available scholarships and 15 positions we need to fill. That is a problem. I'll get back to you in a minute. This is our in-season recruiting board, and we only have 12 scholarships. We would have had 22. That's insane. We lost 10 because of the probations. We're going after a lot of high-caliber players, hoping we can hit. Brandon Walker, wide receiver, 4'16", 40, 5-star from Hawaii. You'll see a lot of pipelines here because those can help. Travis Goff from California, corner. Chad Payne from California, free safety. Bob St. Louis from Yazoo City, Mississippi, at quarterback. John Smith from Utah at tight end. Justin Matthews from Canada at tight end. Chip Paschal from California at outside linebacker. David Hoffman from California, middle linebacker. Jake Thomas from Arizona at D tackle. Chase Williams at right guard from North Carolina. Jimmy Harvey at middle linebacker from Montana. And Logan Williams from Utah at outside linebacker. A lot of 4s and 5s here. We have 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 4-stars. I'm actually going to take the quarterback off the board. We're going to go after one that's probably more attainable. Dustin Holman from 3 stars, definitely more attainable. And he's balanced, so we probably use him to scramble and pocket pass. That's going to be our in-season recruiting board. Now to check out our season schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your 2012 CKU schedule. We start the year off under the lights on the road at Notre Dame. We then return home to take on USC before heading on the road again to take on Nevada. We then head back home to take on Utah State. We've had Boise State the week after that. We head back out on the road at Hawaii. We come back home to play Louisiana Tech, and then Fresno State. And then we head on the road to New Mexico State, Idaho, and then we come back to play Purdue on senior night at home. Where are we in the preseason polls? I'm sure I already know. We are 20th in the coaches poll. We are 20th, and in the media poll, we are 24th. Pretty good. Heisman watch. Do we have anybody? Shockingly, no. Preseason All-Americans. Hawaii has a quarterback in the preseason All-American first team. Andy Evans. On defense, Christian Morton. Second team, Tim Brown. And then all-conference first team, David Harris. Andy Evans, Chris Tucker. Christian Morton, Michael McPherson, Tim Brown. And second team, nobody. Conference outlook. We're picked to win the conference. That surprises nobody. We should easily run the table in conference play and go 8-0 again. We should easily run it again. Are we ranking the 7 points this time? Nope. But we go to USC next week. We do get to go to Notre Dame Stadium and that's number 9. Oh boy. You guys are excited for that? Like, sub, hit the bell notification to listen upload. But if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. Let's shoot for 5 likes on the video. I'll see you guys next time. Cue the music. Go Tigers.
So I wrote this letter, dear whoever wants to listen and make it so better. Emotion shifts like the weather, whatever night you play your cards, right, determines forever.